Hi guys, and welcome back to technically my second vlog episode. But the first one doesn't really count because it was just like a little welcome thing. So today what I wanted to talk about, which to me I think is super important and has been like my biggest struggle as of lately. Sorry, let me put my phone on silent. Clients texting me. So what I want to talk about today is consistency, aka the most important thing ever when it comes to reaching any goal, whatever it is. It doesn't have to just be fitness, your work life, anything. Consistency is everything. So that's something I really wanted to talk about today, and some of the ways that I'm able to stay nails, embarrassing, still haven't got them off. So what I wanted to talk about is what I found to help me stay most consistent in my fitness goals, nutrition, my mom life. We're trying to build my own brand, everything. These are a few of the things that have helped me, so hopefully they'll help you. The biggest thing for me, and it's like my obsession and the only reason I get anything done in a day, is lists. And I know that sounds kind of dumb, and how can this help me be consistent? But the thing that I found is if I write something down, first, it becomes real. Like, it's written down on paper, so I have to check it off my list. Can't just leave it there unchecked. So that's the first thing, is I see it and I'm like, okay, I have to get this done. Second of all, I have mommy brain and brain overload all the freaking time. So if I don't have it written down, like I have to get this done, I'm going to forget about it. So something I found that's worked really well for me, especially recently, is either the night before or in the morning when I wake up. I make a short list of the biggest things that I have to get done for that day. So it could be anything. It could be clean the house. It could be write these programs for these people. It could be meal prepping. It could be fitting in this workout. So before I even start my day, I have listed out all of the things that I need to get done. And if you do that on a daily basis, everything you need to get done is always going to get done. You're going to see the progress being made, and eventually all those things add up, which is the most important thing. That's what consistency is. You're not going to see the results tomorrow, but if you do those little steps every single day that you set up for yourself, eventually you're going to get where you want to be. So that's my number one. Making lists, figuring out priorities, crossing them off the list. Because then you see things getting done and you're like, oh my God, I'm so productive, I'm so great. And then you just keep on going on. And that's a super good feeling because, I know for me personally, I have so many ideas, so many things I want to get done, all in my brain swirling around like a tornado of stuff. And unless I write it down and prioritize and set my goals, I would literally do nothing instead because I just don't know where to start. So that's the biggest thing, is to daily write down your few steps to the things that you need to get done and cross them off your list. And then once you get those and those are set, then you set new little things, and then, just adds up and you get where you want to be. Another thing, this kind of goes along with lists because, again, I forget everything and I'm on overload all the time, and I'm like a chicken with my head cut off half the time. So the biggest thing for me also, especially when it comes to nutrition and my workouts and stuff, is I have to document everything. So I have a calendar and a planner, and every day I write down whatever my macros are. I write down I have workout with a little check mark. And every day if I hit my macros, I check it off, do my workout, check it off, and then I track it. I take pictures every week to see my progress and have the dates on them. So over time you see yourself growing. You're seeing, okay, this day I missed this, and then this day I missed this too. And then you start figuring out why you're missing those days, what's causing problems, and then you can figure out and figure out ways to solve those situations. So, like, if on Tuesday you find you're always missing your macros, you're missing your workouts, and you also see on Tuesdays, like, you have a bajillion other things to do, then you'd be like, oh, correlation, definitely. Tuesdays are crazy busy. How can I tweak these days to make sure I hit my macros that day and I fit in my workout, even if it's half the time? So by tracking the days and checking off your list, you also see the progress, but you can also see where you're messing up and maybe figure out why you're messing up, so you can find a solution to those problems. Because I know for me personally, like, on the days that I have a bunch of clients and then I have to pick up Kaden from daycare and I have to make dinner and I have to make all these programs and I have to go train 10 people, those are the days where my workouts out the door, they don't happen. So if I can figure out a way to manage those things and maybe squeeze in a workout in between here, then that's better than nothing. And that consistency, that will add up over time. Another big thing, preparing, especially meal prep. For me, if I don't have, like, stuff already cooked in the fridge, then when I come home from, like, being a crazy person all day, I'm usually going to pick the easiest, quickest thing to eat, which probably is not the best thing for my abs, like Caden's snacks that are in the pantry that I try not to eat, but when I'm waiting for my dinner to cook that I eat and then I'm not hungry, you know, those snacks, yeah. So, the biggest thing, another thing that I've found is super, super important is meal prepping. And it doesn't have to be like the meal prep that you see in all the Instagram pictures where it's like, meal prep, 50 million Tupperwares, perfectly measured out, and they look like they came out of a magazine. Like, no, sorry, I don't have time for that. If you want to do that, totally, hey, all the power to you. But I don't have time for that, and I don't like that, because then I just eat like 20 of the Tupperwares. So, what I found works really, really well for me is, like, I just make everything in bulk. So I'll make a big thing of grilled chicken, and then a big thing of turkey burgers, and then a huge thing of sweet potato, and just put them in big separate containers, so then each meal I can just grab a little bit of this, grab a little bit of that, blah, 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 throw it in the microwave, and voila, I have a meal. And it's not all the same. So you kind of have to find what works for you. So if, like, them already being separated in Tupperwares works for you, awesome, you do that. Absolutely, totally. For me, I found that just having a bunch of chicken cooked, a bunch of sweet potato cooked, a bunch of this, a bunch of that cooked, that makes my life a million times easier. When I'm hungry, I go grab a little chicken, grab a little sweet potato, and I'm ready to go. So doing that and having stuff already made and just right there for you will make the world of difference. Especially if you have a picky eating toddler where you have to make them a separate meal every dinner and lunch and whatever else. If you already have your stuff made, then the only thing you're making is what they want to eat. So you're not making two different meals, because who the heck wants to do that? I sure don't. I have a little list of all my consistency tips right here. It's top secret information. Just kidding. I'm telling you all of them right now. But, okay. Last thing, which is the biggest thing besides lists, because I'm obsessed with lists, is you can't get down on yourself if you're not consistent. If you're a mom, especially not, because you're like a superhero, but you're also a crazy person in a superhero body, doing 8 million things for everybody. So, if you miss a workout, who cares? Welcome to the club. There's a bajillion of us in it. If you eat some ice cream or some toddler snacks that are supposed to be for them, but you eat them because you don't feel like making dinner, join the party. I'm there, like, I don't know, probably every other night. You cannot get frustrated with yourself. If you mess up, it happens. You want a pint of ice cream? You deserve it. Totally. Eat a pint of ice cream. It happens. Who cares? The biggest thing, though, is you can't get A, down on yourself, and B, don't be the, I'll start tomorrow. Because then you'll say that every single day until tomorrow never comes. So, if you eat a pint of ice cream, awesome. Enjoy that pint of ice cream. And then when you wake up the next morning, kill your workout, kill the rest of your day. Totally fine. Not a big deal. We love ice cream here. It's totally fine. You need your carbs to build those muscles. Be stronger mommies. Hello. But the biggest thing is just don't put off what you can do today because you messed up. So if you mess up on your diet today, that's fine. Next meal, have some extra vegetables. Throw in a 15-minute workout if you miss your workout. Take the stairs a couple times if you don't have time to work out. It's fine. Just don't say that, I'll start tomorrow. Even if you start tomorrow, just don't say it, because then every time you say it, it's going to be the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So, yeah, those are basically all of my biggest consistency tips. Lists, priorities, make all your priorities, take your little steps every single day. All of those add up into huge things, so you don't get brain overload, you don't get overwhelmed with all the stuff you have to do. Just take those little steps every day, and those little steps eventually turn into miles, and then you're right where you want to be. Document everything and track stuff so you can see your progress, so you don't sit there like, oh my god, nothing's happening, I'm not getting anywhere. If you write it down and you see the progress you're making, then that's addicting. That's all you want to do. You're like, oh my god, I'm awesome. I'm making progress every week. Let's keep on going. Prepare. Meal prep. Figure out your workouts ahead of time. Try to figure out the chunks of time that you can fit all those things in. Meal prep when you can. If you can't meal prep all day, because who has time for that? If you have 10 minutes, chop up some vegetables. If you have 10 minutes here, chop up some chicken. Eventually you'll get to cook it, and then you won't have to do any of the hard work. But it'll all be in the fridge ready for you. Because we need things quick and ready for us when we're crazy, stronger mommies. And lastly, don't get down on yourself. Hop right back on the wagon. You fall off? Oh, look, the wagon's right there. Run up and catch up to it. Jump back on. It's fine. We all fall off the wagon sometimes. The biggest thing is just getting right back on. So, thank you for watching my second vlog. I'm still trying to figure out how this whole thing works. But I will be back to you soon. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to talk about, because I love to talk. And I will see you soon, my stronger mommies, my stronger women, my stronger daddies, my strong dudes, all my strong people. Thank you for watching. Mwah.